Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody, welcome back.
Guys, gals, and non-binary pals.
Exactly. I actually like that. I'm going to steal that.
Yeah, you should.
It's really good. Welcome back. Episode 56.
Damn.
Dang. Last time, you
On
all.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yes, last time on Dragon Ball Z. But last time, you all traveled through to Wilmeth, where you had such a lovely conversation with Dietrich's father. That went swimmingly well.
Was not the slightest bit awkward.
Not one bit. It went great. It was a
No
It
notes.
was a heartwarming reunion for the Asians.
I don't want to go back there.
Honestly, obviously in game, super uncomfortable. Above game, everything I wanted it to be and more.
Book game was great.
I'm glad.
Exactly. That's
Oh.
exactly how I thought of him.
Because all I did was play my dad, and I think I just accidentally said that out loud.
Wow.
Whoops. No notes.
No daddy issues here.
Nope, none whatsoever.
I don't have one of those though.
As you guys head back out onto the street at dusk time here in Wilmeth, what would you all like to do?
Well,
Find a place to
that didn't
stay.
yeah, that didn't quite go the way I hoped, although I'd be lying if it said it hadn't gone the way I expected.
As your father seems like quite the character. Have to say I'm impressed. He seems to know exactly what he wants and how to get it, and judging by the house, he's fairly successful at it. I still think he's a raging asshole, but I'm impressed.
Please tell me we don't have to visit him again.
No, we don't have to visit him again.
Good.
I would like to find my mother, though.
Hmm. Well, so you want to do that now or do it in the morning?
Well, he said she was over on the other side of town. Maybe we could head over there and get rooms for the night, or I don't know.
Did he
Maybe I could see if I could find her tonight. Otherwise, maybe in the morning. But
said Longcourt district, right?
hang on, let me just
Yes.
remember. Yeah.
Is that strictly residential, or would there be inns and things over there?
Would I know that?
There wouldn't be. It's strictly residential.
Probably not in Longcourt, but maybe someplace down near the docks or Central District. Somewhere around there, I suppose.
All right, lead the way. I will also say based on recent events, I'm not enthusiastic about the idea of letting you go off on your own tonight.
Oh no, that's totally fine. I just meant it, to ask around a bit, see if I can find somebody who knows her, knows where she lives.
Okay.
But anyway, this is Wilmeth. Not much has changed here.
Well, you said it's only been what, 15 years?
Um, well, 8 since I left boarding school. But for a few years before that, I was really only here on holiday breaks. So it's probably been 12 or 13 since I last lived here, like full time. But and he'll just start pointing out the various points of interest that are interesting to him. And because he really hasn't lived here full time since he was about 13, those points of interest are like, oh, like that's the bakery where I like stole a cake one time, you know.
One time, really, only once.
Just like the
So what you're
most,
saying?
like the most unhinged tour of Wilmeth.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Dietrich, which storm drains have you not set firecrackers off in?
Hmm. An interesting question. If you replace the lid of a storm drain and you replace the ladder going down and you replace the pipes, is it still the same storm drain?
I have a feeling I know why these portions were replaced. I think I would call it the same. In the same location, at least. But I gather you had a good time.
I was I was a teenager. I mean, not much else to do in this place.
So very different from the world I grew up in.
Well, let's just say they sent me off to military school for a reason.
Quite different from where I grew up too. It's all above ground.
Yeah, I guess the rest of us are quite boring that way, aren't we?
Although, funny story, when I first moved to the surface in Mirrament, I think it took me 50 or 60 years before I dared to venture down to the docks. There was just the sky, just infinite openness above you, especially on at the water's edge when there's no ground either. And I don't know, it was maybe some foolish childhood thought that had stuck around, but I was afraid that I would fall into the sky if I went out there. It took me ages to gather up the courage to do so, but
I've never had any interest in sailing or the ocean as a child. I kind of fell into my profession out of desperation, thanks to Willie, I suppose.
so only after you found your amulet.
Yes, no, I had dreams of being the next hotshot, rich, professional poker player, and
Hmm.
after losing all of my money a couple of different times, Willie helped me skip town. And I made it all the way to Beckgard. And with, I was a wanted man everywhere else on the peninsula, and there was nothing but ocean on 3 sides of me. And I managed to fall in with some pirates who happened to be there and absconded away to Roguewater.
Hmm.
And that became my life.
So interesting seeing what unexpected twists the fates have in store for us. I wish I could see ahead further to better anticipate them, but I suppose sometimes it's more fun to be surprised.
Well, I'm not sure how much of it was fate and how much of it was Willie. I would guess some of both.
That's true.
Anyway, do I find like an inn that's fairly close to Longcourt?
Yeah. Sorry, 1 second. The one closest to Longcourt, or the just the first one you come across?
Let's try to get pretty close to Longcourt, I
Okay.
think.
Just visualizing the 3 fates from Hercules cackling with their giant scissors. Yes, absolutely. Um. Um. Let me grab this. The one closest to Longcourt on the docks is looks like it used to be a house of some kind. Probably like a 2-story home that's been converted to a tavern called Caterpillar and the Crane. Think like very, very traditional, like low country English pub style looking sign and building.
Is the caterpillar and the sign smoking?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, the caterpillar and the what now?
Crane.
Crane. Okay. Well, this seems fairly close. Shall we see if they have anything available?
As long as it doesn't look too disgusting on the inside.
Inside it is those tall wooden back, like English style pub booths all around the edge. A very, very small bar that only has about 3 stools available, all of which are currently taken. And you just get like this smell of like polished oak and like mahogany, and the lighting in here is all like dancing lights with permanency effects that are fluttering on the ceiling in like the shape of butterflies.
Well, does this meet with your exacting taste standards?
Oh, this looks just fine.
Um,
I was thinking more of just above the place we went to with Sarah and Mirament.
Hmm.
Also, by laying down underneath the stools at the bar is probably about a 13 or 14-year-old hound, just sleeping with like a puddle of drool.
Aw.
Like a basset hound or
Yeah, bloodhound.
And I'm thinking I've probably never been here before. This is probably the part of town that I didn't
Yeah, nobody
really
went to the docks. Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's the docks and then it's residential all around here. It's
Yeah.
like, why would I go here?
And not the type of residential that you would be friends with either.
Oh,
Yeah, as a child.
yeah,
Yeah, your dad probably wouldn't have liked it very much.
too low class.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Probably like I would
Well,
say like middle class, but
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just walk up to the bar, see what's going on.
Coming out from the back, probably about a minute after you do that, is this probably about 6'3" dragonborn, like bronze scales and like a dozen or more facial scars. I what can I do you for?
The 3 rooms for the night, if you've got them available.
That's exactly how many I have.
Outstanding. How much?
Uh, 3 rooms, 3 gold, 4 silver.
Sounds like a good deal. And I'll hand over the 3 gold. I'll hand over yeah, the 3 gold and 4 silver.
He'll look underneath the bar. I'll have to move some stuff around, but he grabs the 3 keys and puts them on.
While I've got you here,
Yeah.
I was wondering if you could help me out with something. I'm looking for somebody.
All right.
Um, but tiefling like me, a woman, yellow skin, goes by the name of Ursula Balthazar, or used to at least. It's possible she's gone back to her maiden name in recent years. Probably around 50 years old.
Huh. There's a dozen or more tieflings that live nearby. Like, a lot of them don't even come in here. I just know them from walking around and getting places, so I couldn't put a finger on it if I knew.
Can I make an insight check?
Go for it.
Just because, like, can I see in his face, like, as I'm describing my mother and he's looking at me, has he had like a look of like, oh, I think that's her son? Like, does he, as I'm describing her, is he like recognizing me or
Go for
anything
make
like
an
that?
insight check. Yeah.
And a 15.
Okay. On a 15, it looks more like this dude in armor is coming out of nowhere off the street and immediately asking about people. Like, he probably doesn't know, but even if he did know, you're not getting that out of him. Like, he's not snitching. Kind of facial reaction more than actually knowing anything. If that makes sense.
So, like, do I get the sense that he does know something and he just doesn't want to tell me, or
You
that
get the
he just really doesn't know?
Yeah, he really doesn't know, but he's not gonna act like he doesn't know because he's not gonna snitch. Kind of
Mhm.
face, kind of face.
I'm not a cop, I promise. She's my mother.
Oh, I mean, even if his face kind of loosens up at that point. I mean, even if I did know, it doesn't match anybody that comes in here or that I've seen around recently.
All right. Well, thanks for answering my question.
Um,
What's good in the kitchen tonight?
we got this stew, and then we made mushroom bread.
Mushroom bread.
I'll certainly have some stew. My elven friend here would definitely like some mushroom bread, I think.
Sure.
And you too.
What's in the stew?
Whatever veggies just would cheap the market.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
even
No
remember
meat.
what I threw in this morning. Yeah, no mate.
That's fine. I'll have some stew and some mushroom bread.
It's a gold for everything.
All right. What have you got to drink?
I got lots of cheap stuff.
I hand over 4 gold for the food.
Okay. I
Oh,
mean, I got butterbeer, I
thanks,
got
Andrew.
rum, I got beer, I got mead.
What goes well with the stew and the mushroom bread, would you say?
Whatever you don't hate.
Ah, truly a refined palate. I'll try some of the beer.
Yeah, I think beer's all around.
Alright, so eight silver for the 4 beers.
I'll pay for those as well.
Cool.
Thank you, Dietrich.
Oh, of course.
Treating us out, are you?
Well, I just assumed you'd get me next time, Farzu.
Don't expect anything afterwards.
It's okay, I can take care of that.
Well, that's good.
And he'll bring you over to the booth. The beers first, and then after about 5 minutes, we'll come out with the stew. It smells good. It looks really unappetizing, and the mushroom bread is like slightly bigger than like the loaf of bread at Outback, and you can tell like it has like fresh like chunks, like chopped mushrooms and like rosemary and thyme in the bread, and it smells amazing.
Mm.
I'm hungry again.
Break
Mhm.
off, break off a piece of the bread and dip it in the stew.
The stew is remarkably bread in it.
That's
feel
the
like-
move.
Stew, like, it's pretty hard to make stew that looks like you don't look at stew and think, man, I want to eat that. It's just like
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff. in a
Kokov
bowl.
Eden would beg to differ, but
Okay.
that also takes 2 days and it's French.
Ah,
As far as you gonna drink the beer,
He's gonna look at it and just contemplate. He's gonna sniff it first.
it smells like beer. It smelled like beer.
order you a fuzzy navel so you can contemplate your navel gaze.
It smells like beer. But every alcohol has smelled like it's supposed to this entire time.
Yeah. It's more a point of smelling it to see if it's a waste.
No. It smells okay.
Smells okay. It doesn't smell like the bottom of the barrel or
No, but this is definitely like the medieval equivalent of like Budweiser.
I don't drink beer in real life, so
Not great, but not the
Budweiser?
worst.
It's like
Farzi
a
will take
fire.
sip.
It's like the fire extinguisher in an emergency. It'll do, but you wouldn't want to put out a candle with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Farzi will take a sip.
It tastes fine.
Hell yeah.
And he just guzzled it.
Farzu. Welcome
Oh.
back. Welcome back, buddy.
That was good.
Oh, that wasn't just hate drinking it because it tasted bad. That actually
No.
your taste for liquor is back.
Also, if you needed to, you regain 4d4 plus 4 hit points.
Yeah, I don't. Farzu will get up from the table and he'll go to the barkeep and ask what he's got for wine.
I got red and I got white.
What ages?
I got red and I got white. And he looks really confused at the question.
I'll take a glass of each.
All right, for silver.
He'll hand over a gold.
Much appreciated. And he'll slide the 2 glasses over to you.
And I'll go back to the table. This is all I'm drinking tonight. I promise. Fair. Which one do you think I should go after first? The red or the white?
Try the red first.
I'll swish the glass of red and smell it.
It smells very, very sharp.
Oh. Interesting. Take a sip and swish it around.
It's not great.
Farzi will just kind of be sad and kind of spit it out. I do not suggest trying the red. And he'll go off to the white.
Have you ever had a
Were you
bad
saying-
Chardonnay in real life?
No.
That just tastes like pure oak from the barrel and nothing else.
I've heard about that. Yeah. It's not great.
That is exactly what this tastes like. And like Jess in chat immediately is like, oh yeah.
Well,
While Farzu's doing his taste test, I think Dietrich will sort of sitting back in the booth, kind of discreetly take out the wand of sending and send a message to his mother.
Okay.
Mom, are you still in Wilmouth? I'm here at the Caterpillar and the Crane Inn. I'll be here all night. I'd love to see you. It's been ages.
You don't hear back for like a solid like minute and a half or 2 minutes, and you're like really, really like, is she gonna reply kind of thing? And then you hear back in your head, obviously, like, how are you talking to me? Yeah, of course I'm still in Wilmouth. You have to come by, my place. We'll do tea tomorrow.
Of course, it's just a little magic wand that my friend found a few months ago. It comes in handy. What's the address? We'll come by first thing.
And she'll give you the address in uh Longcourt. It's further south towards the water and kind of close to the wall.
Cool.
Yep.
And once I'm done with that, I will just tell everyone else like the address and tomorrow morning for tea, and we'll go there then. Or I could go alone if you all prefer, but I'd love her to meet you.
is she like your father?
Not at all.
Why
Well,
not?
I don't see why not.
No, my mother was a lovely woman. A bit meek, I guess. I guess an unkind person might call it cowardly. She did stay with my father for as long as she did, so who knows? But I I certainly thought that about her for a little while in there in my youth, but man, I haven't seen her in it's been so long. Anyway, what was the verdict on the taste test, Farzu?
Is there any elven bar in town?
Not in this town, I'm afraid.
Ugh.
Emerus will pull out of his second bag of holding and just kind of show it to the table, the alchemy jug.
Oh, there is that.
Yeah,
Yes.
Emrys can make you anything you want.
A nice 900-year-old red wine.
Let's not push it.
Yeah, listen, Farzu, when 900 years old you reach, taste as good, you will not.
Take a point.
Thank you.
Ugh. Just because, just the pre-episode callback, it was great.
Yeah. It also it gives me so much joy to like do movie quotes in Dietrich's voice. Like, well,
Well,
yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
yeah,
Like,
he can make good Elvish
it's
wine.
so much fun to do.
I would say you probably couldn't make a 900-year-old wine. It probably wouldn't come out great.
No, but
But he can make
There's
good
something
Elvish
better
wine.
than
He can make good Elvish wine in it.
okay. I'll just have one glass of that.
Okay.
And you'll just see Farzu just sipping ever so slowly, savoring every sip with just pure satisf- just so
Pedantry?
satisfied. Yeah.
It's as though at least one of the stars has come back into alignment.
Yes. Although I do think he's having a moment. We should just
Oh, of course.
let him savor it. How are you doing all right? Like, sorry to drag you into the middle of my family drama.
Already inflicted my mother upon you.
Yes, but that was at least interesting.
Well, you seem excited to meet your mother at least, so that's something.
Damn, I never thought she would actually leave him. That was the one thing I never liked about her.
Hmm. Could be that for a long time she had no choice.
I don't know. I'm I certainly don't resent her now. I'd be lying if I said I didn't when I was, 13, but well, what the fuck do 13-year-olds know about anything?
Hope we'll find she's doing well tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope so.
Say, Dietrich, would you like to take a walk with me outside?
Um, I think Keecher just looks over and sees Farzu still in his reverie, and Emrys
Yeah.
keeping an eye on him. And he'll turn back to Fair and say, "Sure, why not?"
Make a point to say to Emrys, like, don't go buying him shots.
I make no
And I'll,
promise. I
I'll
make no promises.
I'll leave the wand of sending with Emrys with 2 charges on it.
Mhm.
Just like if anything goes sideways, just holler. We won't be far.
I guess once they get outside, Farah will sort of like urge Dietrich to take the lead. Like they want to go out for a walk, but they're not really sure where all is interesting to walk.
Well, I mean, that way is just people's houses, but this way are the docks. Do you want to walk down to the docks?
Sure, I guess.
I suppose
See
if
if,
if we're going to Storm Point, we'll need to go that way eventually.
and I guess we can take a look at whose flags are in the harbor.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to get some intel.
What's it's still like early evening now.
No, it's probably closer to 9.
Okay. What's traffic and all like? Who all is out and about?
Um, if you head down towards the docks, like towards the actual docks,
Mm-hmm.
it is mostly sailors that have finished unloading for the day, heading to the sailor bars, the sailor taverns. Merchants closing up and cleaning up shops. Very little foot traffic other than that in the docks area at this hour.
Okay.
Although you can see like the areas where like the markets and stuff are set up to sell fish and stuff in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Just everything's sort of packed up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What all ships are in the harbor? Anything of note?
Nothing that you wouldn't. I actually caught that fly. Holy shit. Nothing that you wouldn't expect in the harbor.
And it can be hard. It can be hard or at least from real world understanding, it can be hard to tell which ship is what just from flags.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because places get registered all different countries,
Mhm.
all different places for various tax reasons.
Yes, but you would see a
But-
couple
Right.
flags from Storm Point in here. But
Mhm.
they're
But they're
also
no-
very, very close and do a lot of trade with each other, so you would expect
Yeah.
that.
But
Is there-
also there aren't like it's like merchant ships and trade ships, nothing that looks like armed, no like warships.
As best you could tell, they may put soldiers on those ships too because they wouldn't get recognized. It's difficult.
True.
Is there a place? Is there a place around here where you can look across the water and see Storm Point? Like we're close enough. It's like right across like the channel.
On a
or whatever.
clear day, you could see it from the top of the lighthouse.
What about just like can we see like where there's like a penumbra of light? Where like those lights coming from over there or that's
I totally forgot what the weather was for today. I believe it was clear though.
yeah, it was pretty clear.
But yeah, if you go down to the water and look in the right direction, even though you have like this huge bay and then it goes out. If you look really, really closely at like the far horizon, you could see the little tiny point of light that would be the Storm Point Lighthouse.
Mm-hmm. I'll point it out just out of interest. And that's where we're heading.
Exciting. Do you know many people back there, do you think?
Hard to say. I probably know. I probably went to school with a good number of the city guards and a good number of the soldiers. Caveat, of course, is that my educational experience was not really a positive one.
Mhm.
So I have no idea if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I see.
And when you get down into the seedier parts of the city, and you know, the sort of extra legal underbelly, as it were, I I know some people. More importantly, some people know me,
Mm.
and
Ah,
they're not
yes.
too happy with me.
Well, suppose tell me if there's anyone you'd like me to look out for in particular for you, but I'll I'll be keeping an eye on you. That sounded threatening. Did that sound threatening?
A little bit, but I liked it.
Say, Dietrich, you
Yeah.
mentioned you once before that you would like to help find people who deserve to die and help them meet their ends. Would you like to find one of those people tonight? Just anyone in particular?
But Pharaoh Fane, is this a murder date?
Absolutely.
I could kiss you.
Why don't you?
He does.
Yeah.
Or any particular quarry you have in mind?
Well, for my purposes, Drow Priestess would be best, but I don't think there are too many of them here.
Yeah, swing and a miss.
So I suppose it doesn't matter terribly to me. I'm not in it for the money. I just have questions I want to ask. So whatever they're carrying, you can keep. I don't care.
All right. Let's find one of those sailor bars. I'm sure we can find somebody sufficiently drunk, make it look like an accident.
Sounds good. What are all the closest sailor bars?
And you got options. Are you just looking for somebody stumbling out of a bar drunk? Pretty much.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
This hour in this district, easy enough to do.
Okay.
And I think the plan would be Dietrich will sort of hide in the back alley behind the bar
Mhm.
with his disguised self up. And disguised self, let me pull it up, says it can include my clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings. It can make everything look different. Um, so I just make myself look like just like an unassuming human hobo with no sign of armor or a sword on me at all. Even though I'm holding my sword, it looks like I'm not holding anything.
Okay.
Or a bottle of rum.
And the plan would be so I hide out like in the back alley looking like that. And a fair just kind of like find a drunk sailor and tell him like you found something back behind the building, or you know, convince him to go out back alone,
Someplace
check it
quiet,
out,
and I'll tell you your fortune.
something like that.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Can I? Sorry, before we go our separate, or
It
yeah,
only
before
lasts
we
a
go our
minute.
separate ways, can I? Yeah, okay.
Cast guidance, yeah, but
Yeah, it only.
it'll last a
Yeah.
minute.
Mm,
Okay.
Otherwise, I would absolutely say no. That's fair.
Yeah,
What?
fair enough.
What? That's an 11.
Okay. Sailors are more interested in getting drunk. So it probably take you like a good half an hour before you get one.
Okay.
Dumb enough or drunk enough to follow to get a fortune into the scary dark alley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fair just takes out their deck and starts shuffling it as they lead this guy back to where Dietrich is hanging out.
Cool. Now, are you killing him, or knocking him out?
I think we're killing him.
We're killing
You're
him.
killing him, Okay.
Yeah.
Easy
Fair will
enough.
cast Hold Person on him so he can't make any noise.
Okay, what's the save on that?
Uh,
Is that disadvantage because he's drunk?
If it's con, absolutely.
I think it's what level is it? I have so many spells now.
Ah, the problem with wizards.
It's
Oh,
a
there's the search bar.
Second level.
Oh, I don't have it prepared today, so
Wisdom.
I will use my scroll.
Okay.
Fair pulls the card out with what was it? I think it's I wrote down what it is. Sorry.
But your spell save is 18, right?
Yeah, yes.
That's a 10 plus 0.
Mhm.
So once he's paralyzed, Dietrich will just walk up and say, like, sorry, buddy, and make his attack.
You don't even need to roll because you can't miss. If you don't roll, you're not gonna roll 2 nat ones. So
Nope, it wasn't 2 nat ones.
yeah, that's the only way you would miss this attack.
Yeah. And it's an auto crit anyway, not that I needed it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Your plus 10 automatically hits as long as it wasn't a nat 1.
Thank you for not having him secretly be an archdevil or whatever the fuck.
His body
Oh,
slowly
you
starts
said it
mutating
now.
and turns into a face hugger. Roll initiative. I deserve that for making that joke. I deserve that coughing fit. That is what I get for my hubris.
There it is. It's the Eight of Swords. Sorry, it took me forever to find it in my list.
And as his body collapses in a heap on the ground, I think Dietrich will drop his disguised self and just say, that was invigorating. Thank you.
Oh, I hope I didn't make it too easy for you. Was that all right? I didn't want him making a scene.
I suppose anybody who's not expecting it is going to be pretty easy for us.
It's true.
But do you want to tell me some more about what an asshole this guy was? Did you observe him?
Too much. By his breath, which I could smell from several paces away, he wasn't drinking anything terribly good. So, poor taste. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Dietrich, can you give me 10 minutes just
Of
keep
course.
watch. There's a question I want to ask someone. And Fair will ritual
Who? I
cast.
don't. Oh, who? I don't see anyone around here.
Oh, one of the other gods.
Oh, like a question. Okay,
Yes.
go right ahead.
Lolth has a son, and they're not on very good terms. And so
Ah,
I'm hoping that that continues. And Fair will ritual cast divination to contact Veyron.
Which one again?
Veyron?
Send me the name. I think that's the one I have pulled up. I just want to double check.
Do you spell that? The H wasn't where I thought it was.
It never is when it's in a drow name. Like, let's be real. Ah, okay. And you're casting divination?
Yeah.
Okay.
and that needs an offering,
Yeah, I got this poor
which
motherfucker
is
right here.
hence the murder.
Yes.
A sacrificial offering that must be appropriate to the religion.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Veyron is god of evil acts on the surface.
Demigod, but yeah,
Close enough.
close enough.
Fair will ask him, what do you know of your mother's pact with the Lord of the Nine Hells?
Ooh, shit.
Is that his answer?
No.
Ooh, shit.
How do I answer this?
And that's where we'll pick up after break.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
Oh man, that's not what I thought you were gonna ask him.
Oh,
For some
Sorry.
reason. For some reason. No, you're good. You're perfectly fine. You'll hear in the back of your head, kind of like, almost like they're whispering it in your ear. Just like the growly, raspy voice coming through. It's a binding pact that gives him control over her armies until the pact is complete. The ultimate goal of which I am not entirely sure. Whether it's the stones or the plane.
okay.
And you just kind of
And
feel
I'll-
like this breath kind of like stand up on the back of your neck and kind of leave at that point.
Okay. Well, that was informative. Have yet to figure out, see if it will be helpful, but apparently the Lord of the Nine Hells has command over Lolth's armies. But her dearest son doesn't know to what ends. Sounded like something Lolth might not be able to get out of, but I don't know how those sorts of things work. Fair stands up and just
Hmm.
sort of like casts prestidigitation to a few times to clear all the get the blood off their clothes and hands and face and feet and everything.
Yeah, I think Dietrich will just take the guy's coin purse or whatever he has on him.
And Fair will help him clean up a little bit too, although Dietrich, I imagine, probably didn't get nearly as messy.
Yeah. Probably like two gold and like 6 silver in the bag.
Sure.
Well, thank you for lovely evening. Shall we head back?
One quick detour, if you don't mind,
Sure.
and we'll walk down to the docks, and he'll toss 5 gold into the harbor.
Oh, right. Nearly forgot about that.
Yeah, it's it's a thing.
It's all right. The gods seem to still hold sway over us, whether we like it or not. So, if you can keep her at bay, all the better.
And
And I
Dietrich just chuckles and says, "At bay."
Fair kind of has to like think on that for like about a minute before they figure it out.
Bay.
Yeah.
Well, last time I gave her an offering, she sucked me down underwater and gave me a warning. So
So
I
far.
don't see any reason to stop doing what I'm doing.
All right.
I should head back. I'm sure Farzu has.
Walking up the walls.
Yeah, big day for him, though.
Yeah. I think I'm happy for him.
I'm happy for him. Time will tell if we should be happy for us.
Mm.
It was actually quite nice not having to deal with all of his bullshit for, a few weeks,
Uh,
but I do want him to be happy.
yes. As long as he can be happy when I don't have to catch him running around naked.
Yeah, there's happy, and there's every single
High
night
on
getting
mushrooms.
there's happy, and then there's every single night you get so drunk that you need a babysitter. Like, it's exhausting. Just be a little bit happy, and that's okay. But anyway,
Fair
walk
will
back
sort of
in.
quietly just sort of like hold
Yeah,
Dietrich's hand while they're walking back.
yeah. Thank you. That was quite fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed myself as well. Glad that we can do these kinds of things together.
Let's not tell Emrys, though.
Oh, of course not.
Okay. Yeah, and they'll walk back in, and I think
Completely
Dietrich,
bloodless.
yeah, like nothing ever happened. And
Hmm.
Dietrich's looking to see what kind of state Farzu's in, but also looking at like what's the look on Emrys's face? Is it like my buddy who went out of town for a weekend and came back and his wife had just completely lost her mind dealing with their daughter? It's like, oh, you're never going out of town again. It's been
No,
terrible.
no. He's got more like the kid caught with like the hand caught in the cookie jar, because he's probably been trying to like feed Farzu shots
Yeah,
or more wine from the alchemy jug. I don't know if Farzu would bite.
that tracks too.
Not that much, but yeah.
No,
There's like 3 or 4 shot glasses that have not been drunk on the table, and like 2 glasses of wine from like the alchemy jug in front of him. Like, come on, man.
Oh, you two have been busy.
Farzu will offer one of the glasses of wine to Fair and one to Dietrich.
Have a sip.
Fair just looks at Farzu suspiciously. Is this from the alchemy jug or from the bar?
Oh, I wouldn't hand you anything from the bar now.
Insight check.
I wouldn't.
Over wine?
Oh, for wine.
That's from
Fair
the
will take
alchemy
Fair
jug.
will take a sip.
Yeah, that's the alchemy jug wine. It tastes like good alchemy
Okay.
wine.
I probably have like maybe like 4 more sips out of the one that I had.
Okay.
I've completely just taken my time. But they'll get back and I'll be like, well, I think it's time for bed. Drinks the rest of it and he goes off.
Okay.
Well, I'm not sure who that was or what he's done with Farzu. But I like this development. I didn't even need a healing spell.
He walked up on his own 2 legs.
Without any bar fights. There were no bar fights, right, Emrys?
Just a little one.
With who?
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Well, shall we turn in for the night soon?
Yeah, I suppose I'd like to be fresh in the morning when we meet my mother.
So what are the rooms like?
You know, one bed, like a water pitcher, very English cottage core.
Comfy bed?
Yeah, fairly comfy bed.
Better than the ground?
Way better than the ground. Okay. Anything else?
Well, just head to bed.
Great, you guys can hit your long rest buttons if you need to.
I'm gonna roll for the wand of sending, see how many charges I get back.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 4, so they're all back.
Great. Why don't we take a break there? and we'll do this when we come back from break. Cool.
Cool.
Sure.
Cool. See you guys here in a few minutes. Welcome back.
Oh,
Can I misplaced it? I don't know, it's right there. Underneath my phone. It's bigger than my phone. I misplaced it. Can somebody roll for the weather for today, please?
D20
Yeah.
4. What is
better
the
than the one.
forecast?
1, take a point. 2, roll 2 more d20s for me, please.
Adult green dragon, middle of the city.
Oh no, there's a different list for the city.
I got a 1 on one die and
Okay.
a 20 on the other.
Oh, good
Oh my
Great.
god.
So
Great.
something's going to happen.
Ooh.
I apologize in advance, friends.
Better than my one on Monday. That
You all wake up in the morning to the sound of heavy rain falling outside of your window, against the window and on the thatched roof here, rhythmically waking you up this lovely day here in Wilmeth, as the morning and the day is yours to do with what you want.
I'll just go singing in the rain.
What's this place have for breakfast?
Pretty much what was for dinner last night.
Ah,
Oh, yeah, no.
Well, if we're going to meet my mother for tea, there'd
oh
probably be
right.
something. But Dietrich comes downstairs wearing one of the really nice outfits that he bought in our travels. He,
Gonna cry.
he's a little nervous. He wants to look good for our moms.
I guess Fair will ask Dietrich if they should wear their drow out clothing that they took from home or their usual purple, or if they should keep being low key and wear the boring clothes and feel underdressed.
No, wear whatever you want today.
All right, Fair will opt for the purple.
Well, is everyone ready?
Are you ready?
Oh, don't ask me that question right now.
I'm ready.
Sure. As far as you just going nuts and scratching his head with the wit because of the wig.
Totally forgot about the wig.
I think I did too.
Oh
This thing's
man.
itchy. Well, how do you? It's one way of disguising a deep gnome
It's
is
true.
got hair.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Even though deep
All right.
gnomes don't typically have hair, but call it a
Great.
birth defect.
Yeah.
But yeah, when everyone's ready, I'll lead everyone down to the address
house.
that my mom told us.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. You lead him down by the water. It's it's not a quadplex, but I'm having trouble like
A duplex.
Triplex?
No.
Boarding house?
No, it's not a boarding house. It's like the for lack of better words, like condos, and the condos are like the entire floor and the staircases on the outside, and they're stacked on top of each other. They're not next to each other.
Townhomes.
Mhm.
No, townhomes is when they're vertical next to each other. So, hers is on the third floor. So there's like
Motel.
this metal staircase leading up on the outside, where each floor, because each floor owns the entire floor in this building.
Mhm.
And they'll
Oh,
have
just-
really good, like, you can see like the bay windows and stuff from the outside. This place is not like a cheap building to live in.
Okay. Yeah, like he'll just take a couple of deep breaths and knock on the door.
Okay. And you'll hear like some moving and stuff inside, like super quick. And then the door will kind of open, and your mom will be standing there if you would like to describe her.
Yeah, I know I hadn't really thought too much about what like she looks like physically, but um she's around 50 years old. Uh she is a yellow tiefling, so in Dietrich's particular case, it was a red tiefling and a yellow tiefling, and he's an orange tiefling. Um it's not apparently that's not how it always works, but that's how it worked for him, god damn it. Um and like I the last I kind of saw my mother, she was just sort of the um the housewife to my father, who you already met.
Mm-hmm.
But I have no idea what she's been up to for the last 8 years or so,
Okay.
and not sure like what's changed at all.
Yeah.
But
So she's stopped dyeing her hair, so it's starting to go gray on like the temples and like the roots. But other than that, still looks the same. Starting to show like like a little bit of like crow's feet and a few wrinkles here and there, but not a
I
lot.
think her horns definitely aren't as everywhere as Dietrich's are, but they're not as pronounced. But the horns, he definitely takes more after his father, but his mother is just like a couple cute little stubby horns.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Come
Right.
in! Come in! Come in! Out
Sorry.
of the rain! Out of the rain! What?
No, Allie is absolutely losing her mind at the soccer game right now, and I can hear her screaming.
I think they just scored twice, like super quick.
They did. Or they just scored the last one did not count. But,
Oh.
so it's still tied. But anyway.
Anyways. But she's like, no, come in, come in, come in, get out of the rain, get out of the rain. It's very nicely decorated and neatly kept. There are plants and like flowers in like containers kind of hanging from like everything. Like that's the main decoration. Is it that's not like furniture that's usable. Um there's like a kind of nice tea set out. You can hear like a kettle steaming off to the side, and there's like different like teas in like pre-poured bags and kind of stuff sitting on like on like a little plate on like the table, and there's like little tiny cookies and stuff.
Oh. Hi.
Hi. What are you doing in town?
Oh. That 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 question has a very long answer. But I want you to meet all of my friends.
Oh, okay.
This is Emrys and Farzu, and this is Farafane, who has become very special to me.
Okay.
Fair takes the hat off and bows a little. Lovely to meet you, ma'am.
Lovely to meet you too. But just come sit down.
So, fill me in. What's been going on over the past 8 years?
Not a lot. Um, after you left, or I guess ran away from school, um, your gambling debts in Storm Point, kind of made it back here. Um,
Yeah, I already heard. I
and
I I do feel bad about that.
and your father just handled it terribly, and he really should have just paid them off, and then it got worse, and then they extorted him, and he took it even worse than that. I just couldn't put up with him anymore.
So you left him.
Yeah, like I understand it was dumb of you to do that, but he easily had the money to cover the debt. Let it get worse and compound it because it's his mistake to fix or something, and then he gets extorted and could lose his job if it ever came out
Really?
because he's a dumbass.
Well, I imagine it started from a place of trying to teach me a lesson.
It did, and then it just got worse, and then they came back, and the demands kept getting higher, and
I am sorry for that. I never meant for any of that to blow back on you and father. That's part of the reason why I'm here, just to try to take care of some of that for good if I can.
well, the debts in Storm Point are taken care of. That's for sure. I don't know if you have them anywhere else.
Yeah, there's one other one. It is nice to know that the Storm Point one is taken care of, though. That's a load off our shoulders.
Yeah.
So you left him.
Yeah.
How long ago?
5 years now.
Oh. And what have I really like what you've done with the place, but what else have you been doing for the last 5 years?
Thank you. Um, so I got a job at a different bank doing what I did before, but a little bit higher level.
Hmm.
Um, work at a market selling flowers on the weekends. Just kind of trying to live my best life now.
Oh, I'm very happy for you. You always did love flowers.
Yeah.
If I told you any of what I'd been doing for the last 8 years, you wouldn't believe any of it.
You're right, I probably wouldn't.
I've I've had adventures, Mom. I've seen the world. I've gotten into lots of trouble.
And here I thought you were going to tell me that you finally got a desk job that you liked.
Oh goodness, no. But I found I found these three. They're the best friends I've ever had, and I couldn't live without any of them.
Hopefully they're keeping you out of trouble, and he's not getting you all into trouble.
Little of column A, little of column B.
Okay.
But it's mostly good trouble. If you don't mind me asking, what sort of banking are you doing?
Oh, I just balance the books and the registers at one of the local banks that handles business transactions.
Okay.
It's not a lot, but it's
So,
easy
so,
work.
so nothing like what Father does
No.
for, Storm Point and all
They
of his
mostly
other.
deal with local businesses that sell in the markets and such.
What do you think of everything going on with Storm Point these days?
I think it's a little insane.
I think it's more than a little. Don't ask me how I know this, but I'm sure, like I've seen, you know, evidence and I've seen it with my own eyes. They're evil. And as much as Father and I don't get along, I worry that he's getting wrapped up in some stuff that he won't be able to take back.
Well, you can only worry about you.
Yeah, no, that's what you've always said, and I'm I'm sorry, mother, but I think you're wrong.
Huh.
Only worrying about me is what got me into debt and what got me, halfway across the world running for my life. At a certain point, you need to give a darn about something,
Well,
don't you?
I mean, you worrying about you isn't, doing only the things that make you happy. It's making sure that you aren't getting anybody else around you in trouble. It's picking up after yourself. It's cleaning up your own messes.
Oh, I've become very good at that part.
It's not doing what you want because you want to do it. It's having some level of responsibility for your own actions. So it sounds like you weren't just taking care of you, you were causing problems for other people. That's what I mean by it's his responsibility to clean up his own messes. You can't fix what he's going to do.
So I know I can't fix him, but there are still things that maybe I can fix.
And you should go try and fix those things.
Thanks, Mom.
Of course.
Arzu will look a little teary-eyed.
While the end of this conversation is happening, you guys would notice now that there's like an orange tabby cat just kind of like circling and like pacing back and forth on the other side of the room, not sure what to do with the new people.
Who's this?
Oh, it's my cat.
Does your cat have a name?
I just call him Tubby because he always is eating.
Oh, Tubby. Oh, come here.
He like comes a little bit close and then immediately starts backing up again. and then just kind of does like that dance until he like stays at like 5 feet away from you.
Fair uses prestidigitation to make a little laser pointer on the floor.
Tubby's a little slow because of his weight, but he goes ape shit for the laser pointer.
Oh my god. I think we spend like another hour there just playing with the cat. I think the
Yes.
conversation is over, and it's just
Yeah.
like now we play with cat.
now cat time.
Now cat time.
We had combo with mom, now combo with cat.
Yes.
Of course.
Yep.
Well, in that note, I'm keeping Nibbles in my backpack.
Good call.
Probably a good idea. Yep.
And yeah, when we're saying our goodbyes, I'll just say, I know I made a lot of mistakes in my youth, and I mean I know that I'm still 25 and my youth isn't necessarily over yet,
I was about to say.
but I'm gonna make up for it, and I'm gonna fix it as best I can.
We all do dumb shit when we're young. It's how we go about fixing ourselves when we realize it that matters.
Damn, Mom, when did you get so deep?
No idea.
Well, take care of yourself.
I'll try.
And yeah, I'm sorry for being out of touch for so long. I just got this little wand thing a few months ago, and at that point it was like I don't want to call home not having called home in 8 years. I thought I owed you a personal visit first, but
Understandable.
I'll start checking in periodically.
I appreciate that.
Well, take care of yourself and stay safe, and please promise me you won't get mixed up with Storm Point, no matter how much money they're
I
offering.
don't know how I would at this point, to be honest with you. But I'll keep that in mind.
Good. I'll give her a big hug.
Aw.
She's but just a few inches shorter than Dietrich.
Yeah.
But
She'll offer a hug to everybody when you guys leave.
Farzu will probably start crying a little.
Aw.
Yeah, I think Fair has just sort of been watching most of the conversation between Dietrich and his mother, like watching some sort of fascinating chemical reaction or something, just like scientific interest, like, oh, this is what a vaguely healthy relationship looks like.
Fair has a face, it looks
Like-
more like they're watching a David Attenborough
Yeah,
documentary than a conversation.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they will somewhat awkwardly accept hug.
Em-
I guess
Emrys is
she's
all for
taller
hug.
than him. She's taller than Fair, right? Both of
Yeah.
the elves.
Yeah.
Like, not by much, but
Yeah. Yeah.
then Fair will just tell her, we'll look out for him.
I appreciate that.
they've gotten pretty good at it.
I've had a lot of practice.
Didn't need to know that.
And Emrys here has taught me all about modesty. Did you know about modesty? It's fascinating.
Is it now? think that's the one thing you probably could never learn.
I just meant it's fascinating in an
That and
academic
knowing that and knowing when to fold.
look. Mother, it's a good joke.
Just casually takes a sip of tea after dropping that one, just like
I will miss you.
You don't call for 8 years, you get the zinger.
Oh no, that's ready to take it. I'll
Anyways,
miss you.
I'll miss you too.
And I'll talk to you soon.
Check in every now and then.
Yeah.
I will say by the time the conversation is done, the rain will have let up, but it will still be overcast and drizzly.
I think as soon as they like are out the door and then down the stairs and like maybe across the street is when he'll just break down and start crying.
Aw.
Farzu would probably reach in for a hug.
He'll hug Farzu. He'll pick up Farzu and
Yeah, Farah will just rest their hand on his shoulder.
well, thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for introducing us.
Well, on the upside, for us, it seems that I don't need to worry about any debt in Storm Point after all.
Good.
There's
We can just strike that entirely from our itinerary.
yeah, I suppose we can. No reason to walk into the lion's den, as it were.
Hmm.
Yeah, at least not while there's still so much heat on us. There are still I do still have a I do still have a bit of salt wallow, but it sounds like that one at least hasn't made it back to my family.
Can I have Farzu make a perception check for me, please? Because everybody else's passive gets this.
16.
Oh, this actually gets it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as you
Okay.
guys are walking back, I imagine you're heading in the direction of the tavern just before you guys pick something to do. The four of you all hear the town crier crying out the morning news. The item of interest is that Calborn has joined with Stormaw and Stormpoint and is sending reinforcements to Alarion.
So the humans are openly attacking Alarion.
Yep.
And this is the first we've heard that the humans are involved in this.
Yes. This is a new development.
So that's the city that's just north of Stormmaw.
Yes.
Mhm.
Actually, let me roll super quick and see what else is up. That's would be it. That would draw your attention. It's not like stock prices and advertisements for markets and stuff that the criers are
Mhm.
crying out.
What if it? Okay, so I've got my debt in Salt Wallow.
Yes,
Emrys needs to go to Grove Rest and Storm Rest,
correct.
and then Ceres is also in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like I don't. It sounds like the Dawn Queen's gonna need our help for, or could at least, if we get there, she could at least send us wherever we need to be.
Hmm.
Nope, nope. I'm not doing that again. No.
I'm just wondering how good an idea it would be for Fair to walk into Ceres right now.
True, but I just like I even if she doesn't teleport us, like we don't necessarily need her to. Emrys can get us back to Ilarion or close to it at least. But
Hmm.
it would probably be good to have a conversation with her
Hmm.
just to figure out like what's the situation, how can we help.
I would say walking into because you still have your signet ring, right? Fair.
Yeah, they're not wearing it right
Make
now.
make like an insight check for me, real quick.
Okay. Oh, that was the wrong die. 17.
Okay. Walking into Ceres with a signet ring from one of the only houses that isn't attacking Alarion currently would probably actually have some weight to it in the Elven world.
Okay. Okay, so they would be aware that
Yes,
they know.
they are aware. You would
Okay.
imagine they are aware
Okay. That is a good point. Okay.
because they deal with the houses on an individual level. They're not a collective.
Well, that's good. So yeah, maybe Ceres would be a good idea then.
It wouldn't be hostile to you.
Okay.
It might be a good idea, but it would definitely not.
Yeah.
It would definitely not be hostile. Like
Yeah. It wouldn't be
swords
like I'd
on.
get
It wouldn't
jumped.
be swords on sight. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
if that's what you were thinking. Yeah.
Hmm. All right.
So should we head, like all that stuff is to the east?
Hmm.
Should we saddle up the horses and just head in that direction?
Sure.
I know it's going to be super unsatisfying because we're going to have to end an hour early, so they're actually here. But teleport via plants to Grove Rest and go south from there.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that he can just get us to Grove Rest.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Looking at the map. And he can do his thing in Grove Rest. And then we do Salt Wallow, Storm Rest, Ceres, and just hire boats or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, because even by water, it's a day to Storm Point. It's another day to Fullbridge, another day to Saltwallow. You're looking at a day and a half to Hedden, and then
Or
a
yeah,
boat across the Storm Point,
yeah,
Starwallow. So, yeah,
sorry, Storm Rest. We're not going to Storm Point.
correct.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Was there anything
Yeah.
else you want to do in Wilmouth first? Go shopping, try and gather more info.
Yeah, we could see if there are shops around and
Cool.
people need if there's anything magical or if people need components or
Browse the scrolls.
yeah. See what we can find.
Cool.
Try to sell the barrier tattoo ink.
Cool. Give me 1 second. You guys head into the shopping district. Make a perception check.
Sight-based perception.
So yeah, sight-based perception.
Cool.
That is a 16, passive 18 for Emrys.
Passive 22 for Dietrich.
Great.
21 for fair.
Cool. There's not a ton of shops that would sell magical items here. They're more general goods, jewelry, trade goods, that sort of thing.
Actually, I guess, would any of the jewelry stores have sort of small fiddly components that Fair could use to finish making the little boxes out of the books?
Like gemstones and such?
No, like hinges and small latches and things.
Yeah, they would have that.
Okay. I guess they'll try and get the last bits of components so they can try to assemble the little lead-lined boxes out of the salacious literature.
Yeah. Emrys actually needs to also hit up the jewelry store too. Somebody's out of diamonds.
Mm.
And is there also because I know there are other spell
Yes,
components
do
that Emrys has I know there are other spell components that Emrys has been trying to get
Yes.
and hasn't been able to get for whatever reason, but like a gilded flower worth 300 gold for summon Fae or like other stuff that he's been trying like some of that stuff is not inherently like magical that might be
Yeah.
findable
I'm
in a
gonna
place like
roll.
this.
I'm gonna roll for that. I need to figure out what level spell that is.
It's a 3rd level.
Thank you.
But like even if there's not like a magic shop, quote unquote, that's a thing. You can go to a blacksmith, like, hey, take $300 worth of gold, make a little flower.
Yeah.
Like that's something that could possibly be
Yeah, I'm getting ready to roll for it here in a second. Yep. I'm trying to think if there's any other regent like that he needs that he's using. Because I did roll for it.
I know.
Oh, he does have the flower for Summon Fae. He bought it
Oh, does he?
at Crafted,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Similarly,
I was looking through my
I don't
notes.
know. I don't know how you want to handle this for like spells that I'm going to take in a couple levels.
Okay.
Like there's stuff that I'm planning on taking when I get there that has material components, and like, can I shop for that stuff now, or
You can shop for it whenever you want.
'cause I'm looking for a gilded skull worth 300 gold. Just everything needs to be gilded for some reason.
Yeah, you'd find one.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I'll just like
it
in
has to do. It
game.
has to do with above game. It has to do with Gary Gygax's obsession with alchemy. By the way.
Yeah. But I think in game, like I'll buy it because it looks cool and I
Stop by
want
the
it.
skull store.
Like, yeah, there's like some like weird like head shop or something. I'm like, what the hell is
Stones
that? That's
decor.
amazing.
I almost bought a Mayan skull one time. By the way, just a really random fun fact about me.
Yeah, like
I
that
can't buy
shit.
one.
Huh?
I can't buy one.
Yeah.
Jessa would throw it out.
Yeah.
Mm.
She doesn't like skulls. Except for I got a lot.
Yeah,
of
I was in
crystal.
a fossil shop during the mineral and gem show in Tucson, and the guy's like, "Yeah, this guy just brought this in and sold it to me." And it was a skull inlaid with like turquoise for like the eyebrows and stuff, and it was really. I'm like, holy shit! I don't have $4,000 to buy it, but thank you. What the fuck?
Okay. 300
Yes.
and yeah,
God, there is actually a reagent he's missing, and I don't know what it is now.
How much for the like little fiddly bits, hinges and latches and things?
Probably like however much you want to spend to make it fancy. Really.
Okay. Oh, well, this is just the functional parts. We want it to be as unfancy as possible. We want it to just look like a porn book.
Like 10 gold.
Okay. Enough to make like 2 or 3 of the boxes
Yeah.
for 10 gold. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. No, and if we can find them, fair, we'll purchase a diamond for our collection.
Okay. He bought 2, so that'd make 3. It's 300 gold.
All right.
Actually, that's something he should do with the next downtime.
Well-
actually, now I'm thinking about it
well,
real quick.
hang on. So that was 3 diamonds?
Yeah,
For a total of 900 gold.
correct.
Can we just split that and say 225 each? Because like those are for all of us.
Yes.
Like Emrys shouldn't have to do that himself.
No,
Okay.
fair insists on paying 300 for the one.
So everybody just pays 200 for the other 2.
Sure.
Okay. Give him 400 gold back.
Well, Emrys, I think we haven't done enough meeting families.
Yep.
would you care to take us to your home next?
Sure. He'll cast teleport via plants. And when you
With
guys
the with the horses.
with
and
the
everything
horses
else.
and everything set up like last time. And you all walk out to the other side. In this lovely overgrown grove where you see like trees and lanterns and such hanging from these trees and everything. With these little houses carved into the trees, and we'll take it from there next time since he's not here, so we can't do this right now. Which works out good for me. We'll see you guys back Monday for another episode of Monster Hunters, and we'll unpack this next week.